Good morning, everybody. I'm delighted to be here with you today, and I would like to use this opportunity to thank Dr. Larsen for this wonderful platform. Finally, we have an international platform for energy branding, and maybe a big applause if you will join me for him. Thank you. I'm going to tell you a short story on how we branded On Power and how we brought it to the consumer. Tell you a little bit about the company. We are a leading power company in Iceland, and we produce electricity and geothermal water for heating. We own and operate, or On Power owns and operates, the largest single-site geothermal power plant in the world, which we are very proud of. We supply homes, businesses, and industrial clients with 100% pure, green, and renewable energy. Both these factors were central to the process of our branding work, which I would like to tell you a little bit about. But first, a little background information on Iceland's primary energy. Our primary domestic energy source comes from geothermal and hydro. From the settlement of Iceland, this has been harnessed on a very small scale. In the 20th century, this changed, and Icelanders started to harness the energy sources on a bigger scale. On Power's predecessors introduced power plants that gradually replaced coal and gas for light and electric heating. Today, we can proudly say that roughly 99% of household heating, lighting, and electricity depends on renewable energy sources, as well as 99% of industrial power. On the other hand, over 99% of transportation and fishing industries, their power consumption still depends on fossil fuels. So there, as we Icelanders are very ambitious, we saw an opportunity there. When establishing our new brand, our aim was to connect the past, present, and the future. And we focused on 3 words, or 3 key concepts: change, stability, and environment. And technology is a little bit tricky now, but I think we're almost there. Well, with change, we had to change our corporate structure. The energy market was changing, and we had to also renew ourselves a little bit, implement modern services, and listen to the customer. And stability, there we were referring to our infrastructure. We have decades of experience and advanced technology, which we wanted to build upon. And the future of energy markets depend upon sustainability and responsible conduct. Our brand positioning began with the above premise that led us through each step of the journey. But now, well, what does On mean? What does it stand for? What's in the name? On stands for Orka Náttúrunnar. Really easy to say. It's like Eyjafjallajökull. Orka Náttúrunnar. Literally, it translates to nature's energy. And this refers to the renewable energy sources that we harvest and serves as a constant reminder of our commitment to our customers, our commitment to environment, and our commitment to nature. Of course, let's not forget about what we all know that On means. Well, it's a universal symbol for getting things into motion. Well, let's see. Sorry about this. Well, it's a universal symbol. I didn't want you to miss this slide because it's a symbol of setting things into motion, of movement and activity through energy. I wanted for the fun of it also to show you the old logo from Orkuveita Reykjavíkur, which is our parent company. And this is a result of our branding strategy, our new logo for ON, Orka Náttúrunnar, or ON Power in English. Our brand characteristics, we are so privileged that they are rooted in our core operation, as well as being a vehicle for our future projects regarding innovation and change in the energy consumption, consumer demand, and social responsibility. The new brand was unveiled in the beginning of 2014. This is our message. We're offering exceptional services to both homes and enterprises. And we are fully committed to leading the way to a more responsible and environmental friendly use of energy. In addition to traditionally producing hot water and electricity to consumers, we initiated the future project of transforming the sector responsible for the bulk of private fossil fuel consumption, transportation. This we did when we launched the brand. We introduced charging stations for electric vehicles. Consumers welcomed the initiative. And now, 2 years later, we have 13 charging stations around Iceland. And the number of electric cars when we started was only 50, which has now increased to about 1,000. So consumers welcomed this initiative, and we did this together. Through these steps, the final phase in the transition from a somewhat traditional public company to a modern-minded service company has proved to be remarkably smooth. And both employees and customers are now ready to turn a new page and write a new chapter in our common history and survival and prosperity through the gifts of our nature. Thank you.